What's good, everybody? I hope you guys are having a great day, and hopefully, I'll actually have a great trading week. On my part, I actually took a loss. I took the ADCHF shorts, and all of a sudden, Sean tweeted that they were gonna be there's gonna be a deal between the United States and Iran. And I was like, okay, this invalidated my setup. More risk on momentum coming, risk aversion. Setup invalidated. I did not even wait for my full stop loss. I exited real quick. And I guess that's the part of the game, I mean, you gotta learn to not be attached to your setups. Okay. So for this week, we have a lot of data being released and a lot of news. So let me go through the news. First of all, on Monday we have RBA meeting, which is really important. The Bank of Japan meeting on that's on Tuesday. On Wednesday we have inflation data related to the pound and the FOMC. On Thursday, we have claim and cam change. That means the number of people that have now jobs, I think, in United Kingdom. Really important news. And also the meeting of the SNB, Swiss National Bank, and the Bank of England. So I'm not going to take trades until Thursday. The reason is quite simple because there's a lot of news and I don't want to get caught by volatility or liquidity. So I think on Thursday, the move will be more clear, okay? So let me go to my setups and explain why I'm going to look for it. First of all, my first setup is GBP I'm gonna take GBP shorts if we have a Bank of England speech dovish. What I mean by those speech, I'll be looking for more the rate vote. Okay, vote rate. I don't know rate vote. So if there's more people leaning toward rate cuts, I'll be looking to short pound. If there's more people leaning towards hikes, I'm not gonna be interested into shorting the pound. So this setup right here will be invalid. Why the dollar? Because the dollar right now is a little bit strong, and also economic side is strong. But we are gonna go on a risk on environment if we have a deal. If this deal is signed, the people are signed, we are gonna go on a risk on environment, so the dollar would weaken. So if that's not the case yet, the dollar might strengthen a little bit, and also we have FOMC. So let's listen to FOMC and see what um, the bank, the Fed is looking forward. If they are looking forward more rate cuts, I'm gonna be bearish, if not bullish. Okay. So GPUSD, I'm looking for shorts. Euro AUD, in case the dollar weakens, Euro will capitalize from it. Also, the Central Bank of England is on a wait and see mode, but they did actually hike their rates. So I'm looking for more hawkishness, strength on the euro. Australian dollar really weak. On Tuesday we are gonna have the RBA meeting. Also, there's more chances of rate cuts on 2027. So I'll be looking for Euro AUD longs if setup is there. USD CHF, in case the dollar strengthens, I'll be looking for longs. It all depends on the Fed. If they are bullish, hawkish, I'll be looking for longs. If they are dovish, I'm not going to take the setup. AUDSD, the same thing. If the Fed is hawkish, I'm going to take AUDSD shorts. If the setup validates itself on the technical part, because I'm looking for the daily to be bearish, the 4 hour to shift bearish as well, because right now the 4 hour is bullish, and a 30-minute bearish engulfing with a shift to structure. USD JPY, I'll be looking for shorts. I'm actually looking for shorts because, first of all, I believe that the Bank of Japan is going to intervene on the market, and also the the fact that we are getting closer to a deal, and a lot of ships, cargo ships, boats are getting to the Strait of Hormuz. That means that a lot of oil prices will drop, and that's the kind of release for Japan because Japan is a big oil importer. So that's really bullish for the Japanese yen. NZUSD, I'll be looking for longs. New Zealand dollar, as you guys know, is the most hawkish. RBNZ is the most hawkish bank, and New Zealand dollar right now is probably the most bullish pair because of the data. And also the dollar, if you go on a risk on environment, risk aversion, we have a deal. That means the dollar will weaken, and New Zealand dollar will capitalize on it. The GBP AUD, if the Bank of England rate vote leans more on hikes, I'll be looking forward to taking this trade right here. And CAD JPY, I will look for shorts if the price comes back up here and the 4 hour shift bearish. For now, on the 4 hours bearish, but if it comes up here, it's going to be bullish. I'm looking for shifts of structure and take shorts. So these are the other setups I'm looking for. But bear in mind, we're just gonna take one setup. Okay, by Thursday, a lot of setup will be invalidated. I'll be, you know, with only two setups maybe on Thursday, and I'm gonna choose between all one of those. So less is more in trading. The more trade you take, the more losses you have. The less trade you take, the less losses you have. So it's not about winning more trade. It's about not losing. Get what I'm saying? So that's it. And hopefully, you guys have a good trading week. If I have to take another trade, I'll probably post it on my socials, but not on YouTube because it's not going to take much time. I'm just going to show the loss size and enter. And I'm trying a new challenge, by the way. I'm trying to raise $10 per trade for every trade I take. And as the account grows, I'm going to take 1/4 of the account and risk it because I believe that I take probably one trade a week, and so that means I take 4 trades a month. And yeah, if I take 4 trades a month, why not divide the account by four? That's a flipping challenge. I mean, not that risk management that everyone talks about, but I mean, it might be an interesting series. Okay, so hopefully, y'all guys have a good training week. I'm gonna share my socials. If you guys have any questions, y'all can hit me on Instagram or on Discord or something.